What's crack-a-lackin' gobstoppers? It's your man Travis, and if you haven't already clicked off by now because of that bullshit intro, then I have an announcement to make. I've made my woes clear when it comes to how I feel about the streaming scene, but I feel like I should go a little more in-depth before I say anything else. Frankly, I know that I have a lot of younger viewers. I have for a long time, I believe since I began making more Jay-Z Boy content. And even when I was still a kid starting out, the idea of streaming towards people younger than me never sat right. I never thought of myself as or wanted to be kid-friendly entertainment. I was tired of being gatekept when it came to the internet, and I was tired of centering myself in the stuff I make. That and I just never felt comfortable in my body or my online presence as a young girl. I'd be 12 years old being called thick with two C's by some random dude in the comments section. Being a young aspiring YouTuber will have you in the trenches, regardless of gender identity, but from my experience, especially if you're a young girl. Granted, I do feel more comfortable in myself and my online presence after I started transitioning, but that doesn't make the emotional abuse and borderline misogyny I've experienced here okay. Okay? Okay. And even then, I felt like I needed to censor myself. I wanted to keep things safe and happy and positive for everyone no matter what, even if it meant avoiding what I wanted to do in favor of what would benefit my audience the most. And it made me feel fucking awful. But I don't want this whole video to be a gay guy brooding, so it's time for what I actually came to say. I'm going to start streaming more on Twitch. Obviously, I'll still be streaming on YouTube occasionally, namely my Subnautica 2 series, but I feel like when it comes to Twitch, I'll have more freedom and control when it comes to the stuff I want to make. I can be a bit more raunchy, a bit more vulgar. I wouldn't have to censor myself for the sake of my audience. This doesn't mean I'm just gonna start streaming straight up porn or anything. Hell no. I feel like, but in all seriousness, I feel like this will also be good for expanding my horizons when it comes to streaming, because I've only ever streamed on here. It's a little isolating, if I'm being honest. But I feel like I've made my point. I'm not gonna tell you to go sub to my Twitch. That's up to you. There will be boundaries, such as those streams being 18 plus, so please keep that in mind. I don't even know what I was gonna say there. I'm sorry. See you later.